You are welcome to another edition of Passion to Success. I am Ihotu Odo. An entrepreneur is one who fills the role of an entrepreneur outside the organization. The entrepreneur dreams, invents, creates and figures out how to convert an idea or dream into a profitable reality. The entrepreneur is an agent of change and societal hope for tomorrow. This is a person who demonstrates the capability to see and evaluate business opportunities, to gather the necessary resources, to take advantage of them, and initiate appropriate actions to ensure success. The entrepreneur is action-oriented, highly motivated, and takes calculated or moderate risk to achieve goals. On today's episode, we have quite a lot of interesting and inspiring interview lined up for your viewing pleasure. Here are the highlights. We take a journey into the life of a bedsheet duvet maker. Boniface will be sharing his experience on how he built a house and foot his children fees through his skill. Stay tuned.
Boniface produces bedsheet, pillows, and duvets. He learned the craft from his master in Abia State immediately after his schooling. According to him, the craft took him 3 years to master. Boniface was fortunate to get a little startup capital from his father.
Boniface produced drum balls, bed sheets, and also pillow and duvet. After my school, I started doing this business because I learned it from my master, Emeka Onoha, from Akano Uluguna, Abia State. So I learned it from him. And since I learned it from him, he teach me. I learned the job 3 years. After learning the job, I started my own with a little money given me by my father. Even today, the business is progressing.
Boniface has been into this business for 15 years and has been able to get a house, fend for his families, and provide other needs.
I have been in this business over 15 years ago now. I have done a lot of achievements from this business I've been doing. This business I've been doing, I've built house through it, I have bought a shed through it, I've married through it, I have done a lot of, even if my children have been training them in school through this business I've been doing.
He's happy that the business is still thriving. He sources his materials from China, Brazil, Ghana, and Nigeria. He has trained over 15 persons in line of his trade.
I have trained many people so far. I've trained up to 10 or 15 persons who have been trained, which they have been doing okay. Some of them have been building, some of them have been married today through this business. All this material for this business, I'm getting some of them from China, some of them from Brazil, some of them from Ghana, and some materials for this bedsheet I'm getting from here in Nigeria.
His greatest challenge is that Nigerians prefer to patronize foreign goods rather than made in Nigeria goods.
The challenges I have is that I'm using manure. That manure I'm using makes me, I can't produce much. So what I'm producing is a little. If we have that, I have machines, electricity, I can produce many. I can produce money so that people will buy. Most of the time, Nigerians like to buy foreign things more than Nigerian things.
Now let's take you to the craft segment where we Hope you have learned the skill from the craft segment today and ready to do good business with it. I can't wait to hear your success story. Before we bring you our Entrepreneur of the Week, let's go to the street to hear the views of the public.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I prefer to be self-employed. For the fact that you are seeing me being corporate like this does not mean I'm having a white-collar job. I have my profession that I'm doing. I'm an estate valuer, I'm an estate agent, you understand? But since I was born, since I come to Abuja here, I think I've never been a salary earner in my life. I've been hustling here and there till God brought me to this stage. And I believe all the youths, all the applicants and all the graduates can do the same thing. I think it can go a long way.
To be self-employed is very okay, but it's because of the economy. Nigeria economy is not friendly, and our financial sectors, they are not encouraging, because most of the time, by the time you go to the bank to seek for a loan for a business, the kind of condition they give you is very, very, very not encouraging. Understand? And it frustrates a lot of people to not go into business. Understand? And secondly, about what many people does not go into business, you will have different tax all over the country. You will hear from this tax, so tax, you pay water bill, light bill, tax force, on this, on that. Ending of the day, you will see like maybe not, and you end up working for the task force offices. Understand? Because I'm talking, for example, from my experience. I have any place I'm open, I'm running. But if you see the kind of tax they bring for me, it's not from the NEPA bill. NEPA bill are bringing 14,000 every month. And ending of the day, it's like I'm working for the NEPAs. Secondly, different people, they will call this one, say they are from FCT, AMAC, they will come. Another group will come. Nigeria is not friendly for business to drive. Understand? It's really frustrating in Nigeria to do business. But if the government can do something, encourage the youth to go into entrepreneurship and encourage us by giving us a soft loan. Understand? And by letting those government to know that the people are suffering. Because if you have a friendly environment for business, we will drive. None of us will be interested in government work.
And
Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh.
glamorous woman who used to work in the Ministry of Art and Culture. She was a fine artist by profession. Tala's early interest in makeup and fashion was stimulated by observing her do the beauty magic on her face every morning before her dressing mirror. She would watch her go through the entire process. For the little Tala, it was just a wonder to behold. It is one thing to express interest in something, but it's a entirely different thing to see the business angle of it. For Tala, the thinking of business and entrepreneurship at a very young age as a teenager while in the secondary school was inspired by a successful entrepreneur who visited their school and shared his entrepreneurial success story with them. Tala revealed that she didn't wake up one morning to be an entrepreneur. No. The focus was on doing what she loves, which is making women beautiful. This passion started while she was in the university. From bridal makeup, the clientele began to expand, and slowly it dawned on her that this was actually an unfolding of a new industry. It could go far beyond a few random weddings and become actually a movement. With this insight, Tala needed to rent a location for the business. Having operated majorly from home, she rented a space in a boys' quarter and was given a payment plan because she didn't have the money. But she was confused as to what to call it. It wasn't a shop since she wasn't selling anything. So she walked up to someone who told her to go in there and sit every day and ideas will come. She took the advice and finally ideas started coming in drops. The idea came to her that it was a studio and she was the makeup artist. Today, Nigerian makeup industry is a force to reckon with. Just a visit to social media platform tells you one thing: looking good and beautiful is a lucrative business. What lesson can we draw from Tala's story? Lesson 1, see a business potential in what you have now. There is wealth in you. The unique experiences and environment where you were raised have something to do with your future. The kind of school you attended or you are currently attending is connected to your destiny. Everything that has happened to you, both good and bad, wasn't an accident. They have a serious message you must decode. Looking at Tala's story, her stepmom's obsession with makeup coupled with her flair of creativity as a professional artist remains the foundation of Tala's career. The intervention of the entrepreneur, you remember, while she was in secondary school, shaped her business orientation. Immediately her brain made the connection between the two experiences. A business was born in her. Lesson 2. True wealth creation always begins with a passion. Passion is an intersection of your heart, your head, and your hands. Don't ever forget this. Whatever you love doing with all your heart stimulates your imagination and free flow of ideas in your brain. Your hands are merely servants of your ideas, and you can work for hours without looking at the clock. You are consumed and immersed in your work. People that dwell in the passion zone never accepted the work a day in their life. Why? They can't separate work from fun. Work has become, as always said, a delight. They are simply in love with what they do, and money is in love with such people. Do you love what you do? And how many hours do you work in a day? Lesson 3. Money is not to be pursued, but to be attracted. There is one thing that I know that attracts money anytime, anywhere. It is called excellence. It is anything that people see and they will be like, wow, can I have it? It may be a service, it may be a product. People who turn what they love into service delivery in a professional way are excellent at what they do. But to be excellent at anything, you must love it with passion and work at it for a very long time, every day. Let me ask you, what will be your own story in the next 10 to 20 years? This is Tochio Camp, or your storyteller, and I look forward to telling your own story in future. Thanks. Bye.
Wow! In recognizing opportunities for improvement and success, don't waste time cultivating talent areas where you have actually little competence. Instead, concentrate and build on your strengths. This means knowing who you are and simply what you are good at. These are some of the secrets you need in achieving success. And that is how we round off the package for this week. Until we come your way again next week, keep the passion burning.